Sundays at 10 p.m. There is the Theta Ranger. Best movies, worst movies, from every dimension and every timeline. All the worst, all the best. Cosmic Theta Theta 2117 in the not too distant future. Cosmic Theta Theta 2117. Let's get ready to riff. Do you know what your sin is? I'm a god, I'm not the god, I don't think. The dude abides, I need scissors. 61. Scientists are so preoccupied. Are you the team master? I know Kung Fu. I fight for the users. Cosmic Theta Theta fin. Cosmic Theta Theta 27. Cosmic Theta Theta 27. Cosmic Theta 21-7. In every timeline, all the worst, all the best. Cosmic to every dimension, in every timeline, all the worst, all the worst, all the best. Do you know what this is? I'm a god, I'm not the god, I don't think. The dude abides, I need scissors. 61. Scientists were so preoccupied. Are you the key master? I know Kung Fu. I know Kung Fu. I fight for the users. Cosmic Theta 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 2117. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Cosmic Theta 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 2117. Cosmic Theta 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 2117.
What is up, everybody? How are y'all doing? We are here for another episode of Cosmic Theta Theater 2117. Tonight we are going to be watching The Butterfly Effect with Ashton, Kutcher, Amy Smart, Ethan Suppley, and a whole cast of other people that are awesome. This is the movie that made me respect Ashton Kutcher as an actor, as a fully realized dramatic actor, and I think he pulls it off perfectly. And tonight we have with us several amazing people. But first, if y'all want to go down and shop at the Teespring store, there is a new shirts, newish shirts that I can't wait to see in the on Dutch, and I can't wait to get my own. But if we want to preserve physical media, this is well, this is a way to show your support for it. Not going to lie to you and say that this is going to change the way that physical media is going to be looked at, but it shows that it shows a collective community that people want to have their physical media. We want to own our freaking media. I'm trying to cut back on the cursing so it's some more family friendly. So I'm
Good man.
trying to do that. But yeah, preserve, collect, own physical media forever. And there's lots of ways you can support the channel by going to the Teespring and buying one of those shirts and wearing it around, going to your local media shop, wherever that might be, and see if they want to purchase some and support physical media. Another way is to go to my PayPal, and you can just click the or take a screenshot of the QR code for the PayPal right there. Keep the channel running, and there's lots of different ways to keep the channel running by becoming a member, by sharing out the streams, then having the notification bell on. Make sure that it's always on if you want to get notifications for these streams. Gift memberships, become a member yourself, shop the merch. Together we can keep the channel alive and keep the lore alive. All of y'all are awesome. Thank you for being here. And other than that, let's go ahead and welcome everybody in here. I guess there's no better time to play this real quick, but we'll do this and then introduce everybody. Well, what are you waiting for? Preserve the lore, because the dig never ends, and I'm just getting started. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Now, we do have with us the amazing KJ Cowboy Dan. How you doing, brother?
Hey, jars off to you. I'm doing pretty well. Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. How you doing out there in chat? I hope that everybody's having a good day. I have been having a busy week, and we've had a lot of conversation, hanging out with our friends. King Style and I have been rocking, trying to make up for some lost time. He's taken about a 2-month vacation, but he's on borrowed mic time. So we're taking advantage of as much as we possibly can over on our end. And we've had a lot of good conversation. Sometimes you think that you'd run out of things to talk about, but you just don't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a never ending. I mean, with nerd culture, it's a never ending thing. So,
after today, I'm pretty sure that my ex was right. I do like to hear myself speak.
You know.
Well, and then on top of that, we have Dutch Gradient.
Huh? Ooh, what?
Yes.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
yes,
gosh.
you with your cool ass logo. Sorry.
I haven't memorized the script yet. Ah! Hello.
Oh, it's
and
all
yes,
right.
and yes, there is no reason to cuss at all.
Yeah, exactly. This is there's no reason. It's it hinders your vocabulary, and it's.
Did you know that YouTube will push you further through the analytics if you for the least amount of cussing that you can get through a stream?
That's actually honestly to be completely honest, that's why I'm doing it.
Well, I've been noticing through because I've been looking.
True.
I've been looking at the YouTube studio, area, and on the streams that I've had people accidentally drop a few swear bombs,
Mhm.
those episodes typically have a smaller impression rate
I
on
I've
YouTube.
I've also seen bigger YouTubers that used to be more prone to cursing, stop cursing because of that exact same thing. So there is something to it, and that'll be what we do from here on out. As
Yeah,
we
we don't need
more
no cursing in here.
exactly. I mean, son of a woman, So we can just use stuff like that. But thank
I
you
don't
so
know.
much.
I don't know how I came up with "son of a woman." I just it
Well,
just when you say it with the
it,
right inflection, are you son of a woman?
it just it makes perfect sense, and just
And it's not an insult.
yeah, exactly. But Jamie, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I am feeling a little better today. I'm getting better. Yeah, there was a major health scare a couple. I guess it's been about two. It's been what a little over. It was on Thursday. I don't know. It was on a Thursday a couple weeks back, but yeah, I
Mm.
had a pretty severe heart attack, and thankfully I'm back and still recovering. I still it's weird. Like I still feel like my muscles like it feels. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it feels I'm like I just got like I did like a major workout yesterday, and all my muscles are still like trying to like come like build themselves back up. I don't know if it was the defibrillator that or whatever, but either way, I am doing better. And then on top of that, I got really sick a couple days ago, but I'm feeling better from that as well. And so, thank you so much. I'm really, I really appreciate. I heard from KJ that you were asking about me and you were worried about me, and that means the world to know that y'all you care about you care about me, and it's I mean it means the world. I without getting like too mushy. But I appreciate you, and I miss y'all. Y'all are awesome. And then we have Dutch doing double duty as a panelist and in the chat. And then we have somebody that I haven't seen in a long time, Mage Grey Wolf. How are you doing, brother? We need to start doing something again. We need to start doing the phenomenon files or yeah. We used to do the show Phenomenon Files. Okay, are you do elevator music?
No, you said
No,
phenomenon.
Oh,
Do, do,
phenomenon.
do,
Oh,
do,
oh,
Phenomenon.
And then you said phenomenon again, so I had to do
Yeah.
do.
Well, that was
If you would have said
that
it
was-
one more time, he would have done a little dance and phenomenon.
That was the name of the show. Speaking of which, now that I'm thinking about it, that was actually a really good movie. I really enjoyed that movie with
What movie?
What movie?
you just wanted me to say it now. But the John Travolta movie with Forrest Whitaker as well. But
I can't remember the name of that movie.
yeah, it's slipping my mind too. I don't know. It's it was like outstanding or
Phenomenon.
okay, you got it. There you go. But anyway, yeah, we can't trust our media online being online only. Yeah, we did a whole show about what's going on with physical media and how Sony is they're going to be like anything that you've bought from Sony digitally, they are was it 228 is that when it starts? But anyway, in the next couple of years.
It's not. It's not when it starts. It's already started.
Okay,
All right,
so it's already started. So it's already
started. It started like in 2016.
It
Now
has
2028 is when it's going to be finished. According to
Okay.
Sony, no more physical media. Period. By
Okay.
2028,
And-
they've
and
already
so
started
by-
by in 2016. When they released that their device in 2016, that had the first availability for Sony to be able to have you download content to a device. That was when it started. 2028 is when it's going to be finished, and there will be no more Sony physical media. Now, other companies which also followed that suit.
And any digital media that you have after 6 months, you're going to have to repurchase it again.
Well, this is why we're trying to get everybody. This is the reason why we're trying to get everybody, because the licensing agreements between the streaming networks. Now, you got to mind you, the Sony, when you purchase a movie through Sony, you're purchasing a movie through the streaming agreement, streaming licensing agreement. So it's virtually you're purchasing a movie that you're going to be able to get for free anyway if you're subscribing to their Sony Plus. So why bother pay for a streaming network if you're going to be buying the product that you're going to be getting rid of in the first place? They're virtually making you have to buy something 4 times over. And so the whole point is for them to make 4 times the amount of money, because you're going to spend that kind of money anyway, because they know that you're a pleb.
They know you will.
Okay, they know you're a pleb, and you're gonna go and spend that money anyway, because the regular everyday person who pays for streaming media is an idiot. If you're not buying physical media, and your whole excuse is, well, they don't make it on physical media, then go up on the 7 Seas, grab yourself a disc burner, and put it onto a disc. Secondly, the people who are trying to force the digital only content, those are also the companies that, like Disney, who are like, you know what, this makes sense for us because we also own multiple streaming networks, and so they want to do that too. They want in on that action, so they have cut down on it. And so, like,
but they haven't eliminated it entirely.
Not yet, but it's
not. Sony has. They've already closed.
I know, but you said Apple, and they have not. Disney also has not.
Actually, and Disney is. They've said by 2028 they're going to be done with it as well.
Have they? Did they?
What Disney is? Yeah, they've announced it. They've announced it as well, because their contract for the discs themselves were through the manufacturer Sony. They weren't using Philips, who was manufacturing the discs. Now Philips, and also another one of the companies, their mascot used to be a bird, Magnavox. They're still going to be printing out discs for people in the home market who are going to be using for burning and whatnot, because people still back up onto this. Although that number is going to be cut down, they're also closing down their facilities as well. So there's not going to be as many on the market for blank burnables as there used to be. So we're going to be looking at a lot of the ways that you used to store your media being removed for digital and hard drive purposes. They want to be able to control how long you can have something and use something. It's following the same way that the gaming market is currently going, with the gaming market particularly. They want to eliminate all of this. And as we talked about a couple weeks ago, and I brought in a lot of my research for that show that we did a couple weeks ago, they are working on just pretty much eliminating
and it goes further than that too, because it's going to be affecting YouTubers, any content creators and stuff like that. So,
Disney,
Mage Grey Wolf, they're I mean, obviously everybody is already for no physical media, but the more people that voice their opinions on it and get it, make it a point to not buy digital media and stuff, the better odds to
right. So Disney has though made a statement that they will do collector's edition prints of certain stuff.
Interesting.
Disney
they're trying to pretend to be the good guy while really they're
right. Well, so you got this group of people. Remember the crazy fanatics, my parents, who have to have every Disney VHS cassette because there was my grandma. There might be a phallic symbol attached to the Little Mermaid.
Castle. No, that wasn't my grandma. My grandma just bought them because she wanted me to have all the Disney movies in the.
Well, my mom bought them because these Disney classics, these Disney masterpieces, these VHS cassettes would be worth money, and some of them had phallic symbols that were listed in,
like Little
drawn into
Mermaid,
drawn into it, just into the cover. Nobody can find it unless you thought,
and then
is that Spire?
Oh,
Whatever.
no,
That particular.
Dan. I'm sorry, KJ. The phallic symbol on the cover of Little Mermaid, it was the middle spire of the castle on the cover of the DVD. It was
it was right there in plain
I can't
sight.
believe it
And then
went to print.
also the priest.
But
Eric and Ursula.
But that was in the video. Yeah, that was in the video itself. But the covers, the packaging was worth money. And so so if you had these VHSs with the packaging, in particular the VHS packaging, the Black Diamond collection, the Masterpiece collection, and a few of the others, they were worth money. And so a lot of the collectors are kind of recently had a big old stink, and they went to Disney. And so Disney has backpedaled just a little bit, saying we're going to make some physical media for the collectors, and they will be a limited run.
Good guy as much as possible. I do want to say hello to my Legend of the Grid, Legend of Nerd Archaeology, Gunnar. Thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate it very much.
Guten Tag, Gunnar.
Rock. This is the producer, basically, of the show. In a lot of respects, he has been at the highest level of the members for going on 2 years. It'll be in a couple months. So
he's been to nearly every single show since I've gotten here. I don't think I've seen him not at a show.
Yeah, he's always here supporting. He's I can't thank you enough for your support, Gunnar. You rock, and I hope that you're having a great day.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. Sorry.
That's all right. And DJ Play Nice is also stopping by to say hi and leave a like. Everybody, have a great have fun, guys. Thank you very much. We will have fun, and everybody, please leave a like, share it out, leave make sure the notification bell is on. We already went through all that, but thank you for reminding us. And at the end of the show, leave a comment. I tried to. I'm from now on, after the stream is over, I'm going to comment on each of the streams after they're done, and hopefully people will start engaging and stuff. I want to start conversations, because the more engagement we get in the comment section after the stream, the better analytics we get, and hopefully we can get this channel popping off and growing. But I try to be there every show, catch the show after the rewind. Yeah, I know you do, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, reload the stream when it ends and leave a comment. Yeah, thank you very much. Please make your subscriptions active, and all bell alerts are set to all. And other than that, I guess I'll pass out the link to the stream. I have a new room that we're going to be using from now on. It's Nerd Archaeology. So here's the new room code. And come on in, and we will go ahead and start watching the movie. But I do want to ask, if y'all had the ability to go back in time and redo something in your life, would you take that chance? Because there's a lot of things that go into that question. It's not as simple as it sounds. It sounds easy, like, yeah, I made this mistake, and I would like to change that. But would you be the same person if you had changed that? And this movie kind of answers that question. And I watched a documentary video about the directors and writers of this film, and they were very stern on what they not Daniel or Howard, but they were very stern on what they wanted out of this movie. they were very,
I see what you did there.
yeah, you see, you got it.
Hanging up what you're putting down.
But yeah, so anything could, like the smallest flap of a butterfly's wings could send shockwaves on the other side of the ocean. Like you never know what little change in your life could affect other people or yourself. You might be in a worse off position. You might be in a better off, but you might be a completely different person. You might not be as empathetic or humble, or just might be a dickhead. I mean, there's so many things that could end up happening from one little change, and I think about that a lot, and especially after watching this movie. So, and if anybody wants to watch the movie with us, we will be starting here in just a momento. Does everybody see the screen? The blue.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Good.
I've seen this before a few times. Very good movie. If you haven't seen it, you're gonna enjoy this.
Yeah.
It is a little bit of a mental mind trip. So,
Yeah.
um,
And I wonder which ending that this is going to have, because there's several endings, and one of them is the one that the writers and directors wanted. Like they needed it to be that ending, but the studios were like, no, that's way too dark. So they shot several different endings, and so it's kind of up in the air which ending we're gonna get. But if the end,
so the different endings they had were for different releases.
yeah,
There was different releases for each ending, and one particular ending was a.
well, don't spoil it,
Well,
because
no, it's not. It's not a spoiler of the ending itself, but one particular ending was exclusive, and I believe it was the official ending was exclusive to the Blu-ray edition.
Exactly, and that's the ending that if that's not the one that we watch, I'm going to be playing the endings for each one, and I'll explain.
There's also an ultimate mix where it has all the endings.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
I want everybody to see all the endings that they went with, that the studios went with, and the one that the writers and directors of the movie were, die hard, like that. That's the one they want here. Actually, I'm gonna look up who they are. The butterfly effect.
Real quick, just so everybody knows, if I end up bouncing out, it's only because my weather's bad. We just got a rather large storm is blowing through right now where I'm at.
Lucky. It's still hot as hell down here.
Yeah, we got this rather large
rain.
Yeah, it's raining, it's thundering, it's lightning over here. We were just when we finished up our show over at Cowboys and Kings, I was getting it, King was getting it, and he's further up, and even Scotty was getting the storm that we're getting.
Yeah,
It's a pretty big storm. It is return of hurricane season on our side, I think.
The hurricane part isn't good, but I really hope that we get some rain here soon, because this room is like, I live in a room, like it's just one big like studio, like apartment type of room, and the airflow gets like it doesn't actually like get as cool when it's so hot out there. So I actually don't cool down until probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. Like that's when it starts to finally start to cool down after the sun's gone down. But anyway, y'all don't care about my weather and stuff. But
all I was just trying to say is if I end up bouncing in,
I know.
It's only because of the weather.
Yeah, but the writers and directors of this movie that came up with this idea for this movie. Their names are Eric Bress and Jay Mackey Gruber. I suggest going and watching their behind the scenes and their thoughts on this movie because it's really interesting. It's a really, I mean, it's brilliant. They had their idea and this is how they broke into Hollywood. I forget which movie they had to do before this to be able to get this movie made. Um, Butterfly Effect writer's first film was, oh yeah, it was one of the Final Destination movies. That's right. It was Final Destination 2. So they had to show that they could do it. They could make their own movie by doing Final Destination 2, and I mean, I like the Final Destination movies for what they are, but it's not some of my favorites. But anyway, they did make money, and Ashton Kutcher was um, really for this movie, so they had him backing their movie, so it got made. So let's go ahead and start. Skip or anything. Let me know if there's any issues.
A New Line Cinema production.
All right. Okay. So it seems like everything going well.
Made by Film Engine. It has been said
that something as small as a flutter of a butterfly's wings can ultimately cause a typhoon across the world. It's been a while since I saw this, so this is. I don't remember it starting out like this.
right. There's glass windows. You're going to push the chair against the door. That's going to help.
Yeah, it's a movie. There's plot armor. That glass has plot armor. $13 years earlier. I don't think I've seen this movie since the first time it came out. Well, check it out. I wonder whatever happened to this kid because he's actually not a. I mean, he's a pretty good actor for being that young. I don't think I've seen him in anything else. Oh yeah, Ricky Schroeder's in this too. That is a pretty terrifying thing as a mom, I'm sure, or even, I mean, a father too. It is pretty creepy, honestly, especially since they're going at night.
I just got a message from King. He's not going to be able to make it with us.
Oh,
He's
okay.
having internet issues with his weather,
No,
and
no
he's
worries.
also not really feeling up to par. So he's going to call it a
Well,
night.
tell him I love him, and I'll be sending out some prayers to him. God bless him, and I hope he feels better. Totally normal drawing from a kid, exactly.
I was going to make a sandwich, and I needed it to cut the meat.
I had to spread the mayo and mustard. Oh yeah, I forgot. Eric, what's his last name? Eric Schultz. If only he knew what going in the backyard meant. Just so y'all know, everybody, this is a very dark movie. So you know, if things like child stuff, I mean, yeah, if y'all if y'all don't want to watch this, it's a very dark movie. They don't show anything, but it deals with some very that kid is very creepy too.
Maybe mom didn't buy him a G.I. Joe when he asked for it.
What?
I said, maybe mama didn't buy him a G.I. Joe when he asked for it.
Yeah.
Wait, he's not a goth girl. How can you have missing father complex? Daddy go out for cigarettes, didn't come back. Lottery ticket must have won.
I love how, I mean, they really did a great they really did a lot of great work to place these scenes in the right places, because it really gets you wondering what's happening. Like this part in particular, meeting his dad. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that they actually took him out. All because he went to meet him. Is there anybody in here that hasn't seen this movie? Put a one in the chat if you have not seen this movie before. I'd really like to get some takes from people if y'all haven't seen it. Hustler. That's a really cool shot too.
They always taking a hill is wrong in the movies. First time I watched this, it took me a minute to realize until like the second time, and you're like, oh, what was going on for the
Yeah,
blackouts.
yeah. I forgot how much of the beginning of this movie didn't have Ashton Kutcher in it. It really gives you a sense of caring about the characters from their entire upbringing, you know? Oh, oh shit.
Night
Dumb and
Car needs a little
Dumber.
bit of tune up. Oh, they're watching Seven. Ah,
Yeah.
we could have watched a different Bruce Willis movie. I would have chosen to have them at the theater watching like 12 Monkeys.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a really good what word am
A,
I thinking
a
of?
good nest egg.
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of having Seven, have 12 Monkeys
Yeah,
as the
12
movie they're
Monkeys.
watching.
Yeah. That would have been a really good Easter egg to kind of predict, like foreshadow, I guess. There's gluttony. You know, I haven't heard that word in any movie in like decades.
Lenny?
No, yeah, Lenny, exactly. Gunnar says, I haven't seen it. It's all new to me. I remember it came out, but never gave it any thought. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely worth a watch. I think you'll enjoy it. It's like I said, it gave a newfound respect for Ashton Kutcher as an actor.
That kid grew up to be somebody.
Oh yeah.
Can't think about it right off the bat.
Oh, you mean like literally? Like
Yeah, like the actor.
yeah. He play. I mean, he's creepy as hell. I mean, just that smile on his face as they're dragging him out of there. That that sends like chills up my spine, man.
Well, just kiss the girl to find out that you're moving away from her. How do
Yeah.
you feel about that, young man?
Well, yeah. I mean, he just almost murdered somebody, like in public in the theater.
Come to the door like a normal human being.
Yeah. Turn away, everybody. This is a really sad part. I mean, obviously, it's not real, but like I said, this is a very, very dark story.
I completely forgot about that scene.
Yeah, I did too. Until I saw the smoke, or till I heard them talking about the smoke. I'll come back for you. Exactly. Would you change the past if you could? Yes, 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 yes. I would destroy every slave trader's vessel coming to the new world, set up the Imperium of Man laws, regarding certain Xenos.
I thought about it. I'm happy with my life. If I changed the past, I wouldn't have the life I have.
Exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. Like I would be a completely different person, I think. And I even though I've had a really hard life, I don't know if I would be I don't know
See,
if I'd be the same person, like in general. Like,
I would never change the past to change my present. I would change my future to change my present.
oh, that's a different story, though. Yeah,
Yeah, well, no, I mean that's the way I think about it, because it's
yeah,
too dangerous. You go
yeah,
back and you step on a bug,
exactly,
all of society can be different.
exactly. Would you attempt to stop World War II by influencing the Mustache Man? World War One was lost due to Kaiser's stupid and not starving people. No, like KJ was saying, I I I couldn't change the past because there, there's no telling how bad it could get. Like if that never happens, I don't know. You know, I mean, I know that that was an awful, horrible thing that shouldn't have happened, but I couldn't go back and change the past. I'm with KJ. Hey, we have a new member of the crowd coming in. We have Canadian Cat I4F. Thank you so much for being here, and
Hello.
every new member or every new person in here in the chat gets a warm welcome from the Ghostbusters.
Huh. First time?
Thank you so much for joining us on Theta of Nerd Archaeology. And tonight we are watching The Butterfly Effect.
Yeah.
If you want to watch it with us, I am going to post the QR code for the room. Just go ahead and click on this link and you can join us. And
We accept all cats, even Canadian cats.
yeah, any cats are loved here. See, come here. Come here. See, this is my little kitty. This is my Natasha.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my little baby girl.
Yeah, my cats are unfortunately not available to place on screen right now.
She has a bobtail.
Although one of my cats, believe it or
Ooh,
not, does
bobcat.
have one of my cats does have a VTuber avatar.
This cat, I don't know what I would do to get to survive. She's gotten me through so much. I love her so much.
oh,
I miss my cat Hero. Her and my other cat. He ran away last September, but he was my little baby boy Hero, Michael Nakamura. But Natasha has been she's been very, very sweet to come back. Hey, we have Stark of Iron with us as well. So yes, Sigwell
Tony.
So yes, personally, I would go back in my youth and teach myself that women should not be put on a pedestal. That's a good that is something I think I wish I would have learned.
See, I probably would have if I would have at least put them on a pedestal more often. Then they probably would have stuck around. I did exactly the opposite and learned exactly the opposite routine.
I
Don't put
did
him on a
exactly
pedestal.
what Sigvald. I did what Sigvaldson. I always put him on a pedestal. I mean, like I said, I let my ex fiance get away with cheating on me for years. I mean, I knew it was going on. I knew something was off, but until I finally found, you know, well, anyway.
Oh, that's it. I feel like that's good news because it's like, okay, now I know not to
Yeah,
waste my time on you.
yeah, but
That's
it's
the way I
also like,
feel about people.
but
You have
that's 9 years of my life wasted. Like I could have found somebody else
maybe
in that
so,
time
maybe so.
period. You know?
I look at it as you had 9 years of your life, then you had a reason to go. Hey, you know what? There is no loyalty here for you. You can walk. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
yeah.
Could be worse.
I
Yeah, I mean, it could be
you know
worse. Exactly,
I
but
I fell in love with a young girl who was too young for me. She was 15 years younger. She was 18. I was 33.
oh, okay. I was gonna
She was
say,
starting college,
yeah.
and I told her, "Hey, I don't want you to miss out on the college experience. I don't
See, but
want
that's
you." We understand. We lived 1,000 miles apart.
oh, okay. Yeah, I got
It
you.
was mostly texting. We did see each other once in a while.
Got you.
Nothing ever went on. But
Yeah,
I told her,
texting,
it's
that
like
was like
date
the late 90s. That would have been expensive per text.
yeah.
emailing, dude.
Sigvalson,
Um,
simping equals losing their respect. Yep, exactly. That's
and basically,
true.
I told her to just date while she was in college, and if she still wanted me when she got out, I'd still be there. And she turned gay while in college. Okay, that can
Oh,
happen. But I've also heard many stories of women who went gay and then came back straight. So we're still friends. We're still emailing,
yeah,
and because I was convinced that she was the right girl. I was sworn on a stack of Bibles she was the right girl.
yeah,
Well, now he's looking for the right girl.
yeah. Oh, wow.
That
Well,
was a kick in the gut,
that
and
yeah,
that took
that's
me out of the dating pool for like
yeah,
another 10 years after that.
yeah. It's for me. It's been 13 years. It was October 2013, and that was on me. Uh, this like I started dating this girl in Florida, and I think I was still so like terrified of getting too close to somebody after my fiance uh, being so far apart. I ended up like ghosting her because I just I was just I was scared, like not scared, but it's like I was still under the impression that there was a possibility she was cheating on me and stuff. But anyway, let's get back to the movie. But I do want to say thank you for um, Canadian Cat jumping in and saying hi. And we always welcome new people. I hope that you're doing well this week. And yeah, mention date until they hit mid 30s. I'd say until 30, until like until they're 30. Um, for me, I still think there's hope in finding somebody, but yeah, I definitely have conservative traditional values when it comes to dating. So, but anyway, let's get back to the movie. Mid 30s, you should have your shit together. Exactly. But you can get your shit together like while you're still dating and getting your. And it's good to see you, Sig.
Yeah. Although when his professor asked him how his memory project was going, he should have said, "I forget."
No, no, no. They are a distraction. They they are that. I'm not gonna lie, but if you find somebody that actually loves you and respects you, you know, fun times, but nothing else. I don't know. I could see I mean, obviously, we're in a society where it's really difficult in the dating sphere. Really hard to trust anybody. Uh, yeah, so I don't know. It's probably not a possibility. Smells like sex in there.
But dang, Thumper has really turned dark.
Yeah, I remember when he was looking at one of those magic eyes in Mallrats.
Huh.
It's a schooner. You dumbass! It's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat. Western women equals corrupted TikTok. I agree. But I completely agree that the majority of men and women, I'm not just going to pin it on women, but men and women, I think, have been corrupted by the propaganda of society in the past couple decades.
This is this would be killing the mood. I'm sorry, it's just
No, it's all right. You think I should get an earring? I used to have an eyebrow ring. That's why, like, I don't know if you noticed, but like one of my eyebrows like goes up higher. The other,
hadn't noticed that.
huh?
So I hadn't noticed that. No, I meant him reading that from the.
I did it to myself. So, oh, and we also have a mega chat that just came in from Sigvaldson. So we got to play. We got to do it. We gotta push the button,
Nice.
folks.
Unicron! Unicron!
I am
Thank you.
Groot.
Thank you so much for supporting the channel, Sig. You're awesome. Yeah, in the 90s, I almost got an earring. Yeah, that's when I gave. I did it like I got a safety pin, and I said, I soaked it in alcohol. Well, first of all, I lit it on fire so it would get all the
Good call.
germs off, and then I soaked it in alcohol, and then I pushed it in, and I still have a hole there. Like I wonder if I could probably fit something in there, but
Over
anyway.
time, that hole will cover up.
Well,
Fill in.
then I mean I still feel like the outside of the hole, but yeah,
Mhm.
the inside it's probably
Yeah, it takes a while, but after many years, it will fill in.
yeah.
I had mine pierced professionally, and it
Your eyebrow or your,
that whole closed up in less than a year.
huh?
Yeah,
See,
it
Varies from
took less
person to
than a year.
person.
See,
Yeah.
mine is still there. Like I still feel the hole.
It's like it's like soil and cola. It varies from person to person.
But it's been
And it
like
also varies where you get it
But it-
pierced too. Like
but it's
the
been-
different areas. Like
it's been like over 20 years. I got it when I was
Oh, okay. That should have filled in by now.
Yeah, that's what I would think, but it's still there.
Hmm.
That's why I think maybe I hit like a muscle or something, and that's why like one of my eyebrows is
Well, you're boned.
lower. Like okay, so like if I go up to the screen here, like check it out. Okay, so like see one of my eyebrows like goes up a little higher.
Hmm. Yeah.
But
You have
anyway,
a permanent Vulcan eyebrow arch.
yeah, exactly.
Fascinating.
I was going to go Romulan, but okay.
It's illogical, but it's there.
Vulcans
All
were
right.
doing the eye arch long before Romulans were.
Well, I mean, technically, Vulcans and Romulans are the same species.
Technically,
Vulcans
they're
were
cousins,
the
or
original
not
ones.
not even cousins, but they're the same race.
They were all originally Vulcans. Vulcans were doing the eye arch before Romulans.
Yeah.
And in the show, they were doing it before Romulans.
All right. Sounds like you were trying not to get it, not to get infected. Yeah, exactly. So, Gunnar, what are you thinking of the movie so far? I know that we paused it a couple times, but
Did he find his car yet? Oh, wrong Ashton Kutcher movie.
he plays not Happy Hogan, but in Daredevil, he's
Oh, yeah.
Daredevil's
Yeah, his partner.
yeah, his partner. Why can't I think of his name?
Neither can I now.
Yeah. No.
Oh, there's his car.
What is his name? Foggy Nelson. That's right.
That's him.
Yeah, Foggy Nelson is who he is. Yeah,
It's pretty cool. Yeah,
They
it's pretty good so far.
And the new Daredevil pulled him off, and then
You could tell the writers of this movie had like serious, like either serious issues or they had like a vision that they really wanted to.
we're talking about people in Hollywood. They all have serious issues. You'd have to be a little bit more specific.
No, but these guys they didn't come from Hollywood. Like This was like their pet project that they started in high school.
Yeah.
Like I said, like they had to like prove themselves by making Final Destination 2. But Ashton Kutcher saw the script and he backed it all the way. He wanted to be a part of it. But like I said, like I'll put the link to the video of these people, Eric and yeah, this is where we see what happens after he blacked out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, they had only 3 mailboxes to try this with.
Is that like for real?
Yeah, it took all 3. It only worked on the 3rd try.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we got some. I forgot we got some tatas in the background there.
Well, it's a good thing we're not displaying it on YouTube.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, and just the content in general. I mean,
Yeah, it is a pretty good movie.
yeah.
I agree. I agree, Gunnar.
Oh, we already passed this point in the movie, but around 15 minutes in, he was in the psychiatrist's office getting hypnotized,
Yeah.
and the lights flickered in the background.
Uh-huh.
That wasn't planned. It was an
Oh,
actual
really?
short. It was an actual short in the wiring on set, and the directors just thought it fit so well with the
Yeah.
machine, they used that take in the final cut.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly.
You know, you see him in this goth-looking outfit, then you go back and you watch him in Clerks,
Yeah.
or you watch him in Mallrats.
Rats. Yeah. Was he in Clerks?
Yeah, he was in Clerks. He was in there for just a minute. He was even in he was in a couple of the View Askew movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
No,
was
I-
also
like
he was
this-
also in Evolution with David Duchovny and
yeah. But
Stifler.
I just didn't know that he was.
And he was also in My Name is
Kevin
Earl.
Smith.
He was played Earl's brother.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that. I just didn't know that he was in Kevin Smith's first movie. I didn't know he knew him back then.
By the way, also when Evan woke up in the sorority house, there was a pennant on the wall, Bradbury University, a reference to Ray Bradbury, who wrote the story that introduced the concept of the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
You actually hear a character, you hear Evan reading a piece of that short story, A Sound of Thunder.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a story where people traveling millions of years into the past to hunt dinosaurs, and one of them accidentally steps on and kills a butterfly, and it dramatically alters the future.
Yeah. That's cool.
Back in high school, we went to a reading where Ray Bradbury did a reading of Fahrenheit 451.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I just found out his name is Evan Treborn.
Trayborn, yeah.
Yeah, Event Reborn.
Oh, that's another thing that the writers and that's one of the things that they were talking about in the documentary video that I was talking about earlier. Yeah.
Oh, apparently I lost 2 followers in the last 24 hours on my YouTube.
Yeah. It happens. I lost 5 over the past 2 weeks, but it happens. Yep. Still, I was hoping to get to 3,600 by my birthday, but probably not. It's going to, unless we can get 25 new subscribers.
Somebody's clicking.
I think
Clicking?
it's the movie.
No, it was one of you guys. I was hearing like tuk, 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 tuk in the background.
Oh, my cat.
Oh.
My cat sits on my my desk where my
Ah.
mic's at and he's scratching its head.
Oh,
So you're probably hearing the
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
hearing it in
It
my
shake-
headphone.
it
that's
rattles
listening.
it,
I
it
was
rattles my
hearing it
desk
too.
and therefore rattles my microphone.
Yeah, I was hearing it too, but I thought it was in the movie. Hey, we
Got
have
it. Hugh
Lombardi
sits on my
1969 also joining the party for a little bit. If you
Lombardi.
wouldn't mind
Cool.
leaving a like and share this out if you get a chance, and if you're not already subscribed, I hope trying to get to 3,600 by my birthday, but yeah.
Yeah, I have one headphone plugged into the StreamYard, and then an earbud attached to my phone. That's where I'm
Oh.
watching the movie.
Oh, okay. I got you. Nothing's ever better. I love that acting, that line.
Until the very end. Good question.
It's so sad, yeah. I mean, because that's what he wrote. He said, "I'll come back for you."
And he never even called.
Yeah.
This movie could have been a little different because they were looking at Josh Hartnett,
Yeah.
Sean William Scott, and Joshua Jackson.
Yeah. But
For the role of Evan.
Ashton Kutcher was the only, like, he was the one that they wanted because he actually like really was into the screenplay. Like, he didn't want to change a thing. He thought it was brilliant the way it was. And if it wasn't for Ashton Kutcher, they probably wouldn't have got half the stuff in here. Shit.
Mm.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
I forgot about that. Especially like knowing that you're the cause, or at least, you know,
Your actions brought this about,
yeah,
both in the present and in the changes you made in the past.
yeah. I'll come back for you. And that's how this whole movie started out, with him, you know, writing that, you know, I'm doing all this for her.
So Ethan Suplee really was as obese as depicted in this film. It wasn't a fat
Oh,
suit or
yeah.
anything.
Oh no, yeah, no, yeah. He was always a heavy guy, but he's lost a. I mean,
Yeah, he went through an
he's
intense,
very-
prolonged exercise and diet regimen.
Yeah, yeah.
Completely transformed him.
He looks great. That's so trippy.
Stoltz is wearing a wig here,
Is he really?
made of his own hair.
Is it what?
Yep. Apparently, he'd had to shave his head for another role,
Oh,
but he knew he had to
okay.
be in this movie and he didn't
Okay,
have
that
hair, so he kept it.
That's crazy. That's a crazy little Easter egg. That's so fucked up.
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's up, Canadian Spider-Man? How are you doing, brother? Hope it's been a while, but I hope that you're doing well. If you
Long time no see.
If you want to watch the butterfly effect, go ahead and click on this. But I miss you. I miss you, man. I hope that you're doing well.
Hmm. Good girl.
But Tommy's not okay.
No, he's not. Now you would think, all right, good. I changed things.
Yeah.
Now everything will be better.
Yeah, but look at who. See that this.
There's Bradbury.
This is exactly why I wouldn't change the past, because look at this. He turns into a kind of a like a dude, like almost a douchebag, like your typical like sorority guy, and
Fraternity guy, but yeah.
I mean he has everything he wants. But see, he looks all dressed in like
Preppy clothes.
Yeah, he's like he's in a sorority, and
Yeah, he's at her sorority. He belongs to a fraternity.
yeah.
Pink towel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably tell him to lay it off too.
Yeah.
The thing is, this is where the movie is just kind of doing a yada yada with time travel. Like he's changed his whole life.
Yeah.
He has a different beard, but he has no memories of the changes. It's like, why?
No, he does have
Well, he got his memories back. It caused him so much pain when they came back to him.
Yeah, that's why I had the nose.
No. He has his memories of the life up to a certain point, but he doesn't know the changes that have been made. He didn't know his clothing. He didn't know that Gwen knows him. That's where kind of yada yada is the whole thing. He should have all of this Evans memories.
I think
in fact,
though.
And to a certain degree, I think that it's that he's that it's saying that not only is he changing things, but I mean, we're talking about multiversal timelines theory. When you change something and you're from one timeline, you might not remember everything, and even if you did, just the possibility of remembering could just kill you.
Or you might be remembering two timelines, and it's confusing.
But he's not remembering this one at all because he didn't know that Caleb in the bed. He didn't know his clothing. He didn't know Gwen.
Right.
Or he's going to remember Gwen.
Okay, yeah,
he's not remembering diddly. Like he only got a couple of memories back.
Yeah.
And that was just like small pieces.
Thumper doesn't even know him anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
See, if he would have remembered everything, then it would mean that he was in the same timeline. But he remembers differently. So this is kind of like also not only just like changing the future, but it's also causing like multiversal changes.
Yeah.
Answer key.
He looks like James Cyclops.
James Marston.
James Marston.
Or Marsters.
Yeah.
Mars something.
I always get them confused. There's one's from Buffy, Spike, and then one's Cyclops.
Yeah, I think it's Marsden and Cyclops, Marsters and Buffy.
Yeah. And Piccolo from the Dragon Ball Evolution movie, if you want to.
I'll take your word for it.
That was such an awful movie.
Oh, that was a mistake. He threw the answer key, crumpled it up. He threw it under the chair.
Yeah.
The chair he's sitting in. Guess who's going to find the answer key?
Yeah.
The professor. Hello. The days when you could call somebody and they wouldn't know who you were until they answered.
Yeah.
My caller ID comes up and people still say that they don't know who I am. Or they pretend they don't know who I am. I'm sorry,
Hello?
I don't know who this is.
Hello?
See, he remembers that. Like that's kind of. I think that's kind of like a mishap.
He was asking her why she agreed to go out with him. He doesn't remember it.
Yeah. Because I mean, think about it. Like, I mean, something simple like that. I mean, like so many years later, he moved away. There's a chance that like a girl that would have been into him would have snuck out to come and see him, especially if they kept in contact in this timeline. Allegedly.
See, now he's questioning. He's like, "Are we going to be together forever?" She, yeah, that's the plan, wasn't it? Hell or high water.
Yeah.
It's a lot like the hot tub time machine movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
But the ending's terrible. I mean, John Cusack should have stayed with the guy that redid Leonard Skinner and lived through his life and experienced that wonderful life instead of popping back to the future and getting to see pictures of it and not remembering any of it.
Yeah. See, he's a completely different person now. That's why and now he's realizing like, oh shit, that's not me.
Yes, it is.
It is now. Is that how sororities really are? Or is that
Fraternities.
or fraternities? Yeah.
Some of them were. Some of them still are. It's called hazing. It's what you do to people who want to join your fraternity.
I know,
but I don't know if they still are that way.
Yeah.
Allegedly, they're not. But what happens when nobody's looking is different.
Yeah.
Appropriate placement of that line in the song.
Yeah. Shit.
I guess Eric Stoltz didn't talk with or just with Tommy.
Well, no, I think he did too much. Because Eric Stoltz, as a father, he's not a good guy.
Yeah.
And so we find,
well, little boy Evan did tell him and discipline Tommy. He's a sick son of a beep.
yeah.
Guessing it didn't work.
He's explaining it right now. So instead of,
there it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I've only seen the movie once. I'm barely remembering any of it.
Yeah, so he got he got it when Evan went back and saved Kaylee instead of Kaylee getting any of that that negative energy. He took it out on Tommy. And Tommy was already in a predisposition for anger, as we saw before. So
you can use the jacket as a shield. Hold it in both hands. You can block a swing. No, dear.
That's too much.
That went too far. Now you've lost Kaylee and you're going to jail.
Yeah.
By the way, the prison scenes here.
Yeah.
This is a real prison with real prisoners.
I forgot about the prison scene. This is a really good, man. I love this movie.
Yeah. No, this is a real prison with real prisoners.
God, yeah. I forgot all about this prison scene. This is This is great. He's really blessed to get a cellmates like this guy.
Yeah.
That's a scary line, man. Like to be in that position and to have your cellmate tell you that. That's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's basically saying it's gonna happen. You just go someplace else and you go to your happy place.
Mm-hmm. Nice. It's insane that they would put him in general population when he hasn't even been found guilty yet.
Yeah, but it's a movie, you know. See, this is why I respect Ashton Kutcher as an actor now. Like
Oh,
these
yeah.
scenes, they're so subtle, and that's what I think that's what makes a good actor, especially like when it comes to like drama and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the subtleties in the face, it's the subtleties in the way you enunciate certain things.
Yeah.
The way that you, I mean, just look like.
Yeah, I had the same feelings on Will Ferrell when I saw Stranger Than Fiction.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
Yeah. That's. You know what? I need to put that on my list of things we need to watch one of these days.
Yeah, because that movie I turned on. I just came upon it while channel surfing one day, and I didn't
Great.
even recognize Will Ferrell for like
Yeah.
20 minutes. I
Oh,
couldn't
I love
believe it was
Stranger Than
him.
Fiction. Good movie.
Yeah. Movies to watch. Stranger Than Fiction.
Yeah, Stranger Than Fiction. Good movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's on my list. Great call, man.
And he'll somehow manage to be able to jump just from the few pages he desperately grabbed. Here we go. No,
Nope,
we're not.
nothing.
It's the detail written in the page that has to bring him back. So he
Yeah.
has to, like, if he didn't write down enough details, like think about a memory, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you like when you're going through like your old journals and you're like, okay, today I had roast beef and salmon for dinner. That's not enough to remember an event, you know.
Well, I mean, well, we'll talk about it at the end of the movie because. This is where he draws that.
Hey,
Oh,
Good thing we're not watching this on YouTube.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, he's saying what he needs to these particular people.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh. It's very choppy sometimes.
I think it's meant to be.
No,
Nah.
it's the stream.
It's the internet. It keeps on going very digital and choppy. I've been getting like single frames for a while now.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
I think Cosme does that a lot. I mean, we've been watching lately. It's been giving like it did that when we were watching the last couple of movies too.
Hey, we also have Finecolo. I don't know.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that. Phil
Finicchio.
Thank you for joining the stream. All the first timers get a warm welcome from the Ghostbusters.
We are
First time?
Thank you for joining. Go ahead.
We are watching Butterfly Effect. Might want to pop that link into the chat.
I'm doing it right now. If you want to watch the movie with us, go ahead and click on that link, and it'll take you to the app. It'll open up another window, but you'll be able to watch it on that window, but you'll still be able to hear us comment and stuff. And please like, subscribe, share, and do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you for coming. And yeah, I appreciate it.
Cosme is also an app you can load onto your phone.
Yep.
And that's it's free, and it basically allows you to full frame the movie as you're watching.
Yep, exactly. And yeah, we have merch. We have all sorts of stuff. So physical media forever. That's in my Teespring store. So lots of stuff in the description. Hey, Orphan Zane, how you doing? Hail to you. We are it's in the middle. We're in the middle of the Butterfly Effect, but
and oddly enough, for a guy whose initials are Oz, we're in the prison scene. Oh, we just finished the prison scene.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I really like how it's really creepy to the characters that Evan is like he's basically telling them like we need we need something to open the sack, and later that'll come back. But
by the way, that kid playing young Evan, he was wearing dark contact lenses to match Ashton's eyes.
Oh, okay. Orphan Zane, so don't worry about it. Sorry you couldn't join you tonight. I'm being pelted with thunderstorms and power keeps blinking. I think, yeah, a lot of people are going through that right now. Don't worry about it, man. Thank you for showing up. And oh no, you just fucked it up. Everything was gonna be okay, and you fucked it up. Oh, but that's on Evan because he gave him that.
Huh? There's that canned Hollywood scream.
Yeah.
Although it would have been awkward if she did the Wilhelm yell.
If she what?
The Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
So canned Hollywood scream or the contrary. So So he's getting partial memories now of the different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. MRI. Tell you, you get put on one of those, pray you're not claustrophobic.
That's foreshadowing him in that chair.
Cars to steal. Or files to steal. I don't know which.
Yeah. He got the card to.
But it also had keys attached to it. That's why I said steal a car.
Yeah. Lenny's fucked up.
He's probably on so much thorazine and lithium.
Yeah. Oh, welcome back, Gunnar.
Willkommen, Gunnar.
See, he knew the whole time. He's been thinking about that for 20 years. It's a really powerful. It's a really powerful scene right there.
Yep. And he's starting to realize that every change he makes makes things worse.
And if you notice that his shirt was blending in with the walls, the color of the walls in that sanitarium, it's like he is a part, like he should be there, like he was saying.
See, it's like the stories about making a deal with a genie. You got to be careful what you wish for. In other words, you want to pull aside like these thought processes and go, okay, what's the bad thing that can happen? If I change this bad thing, something else has got to be bad.
Yeah. Exactly.
Notice he only gets the nosebleeds when he does something that changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the changes he makes instill the new memories into his head.
Exactly. Like the doctor was saying, he's pouring 40 years of memories into his head.
She stuck her thumb out and probably ended up dead in a ditch.
Well, close.
I know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
She actually did a lot of research and went to a crack house type of
Hmm.
place, and she spent a weekend there to.
Yeah, we'll call it research.
To see how the women there actually
Yeah,
act.
exactly. Yeah. You don't really see that sort of effort put into a role. Exactly. That's why I brought it up, Mage. You're exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you see it from time to time. It's rare. It was rare back then.
Yeah, I hope you don't end up like that either. You're very popular. Well, you're a loving, sweet person, so I don't doubt that.
Until you effed it up.
Yeah.
And yet. He knows there's only one way out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the third mailbox explosion that they finally got right.
Yeah. And he doesn't have arms and legs. Hey, but we do have a King style showing up. What's up, King?
Sorry,
Hey, King.
I wanted to come earlier, but something happened.
No, it's cool, dude. Here's the link to the movie. It's in the chat.
Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
This is the one universe where everybody's happy except him.
Yeah.
It's so sad, but that seems to be the way life goes. Like you have to sacrifice yourself to so everybody else is happy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it seems life goes sometimes. Seeing the love of your life, going out with one of your friends because you sacrificed yourself.
Prosthetics have come a long way.
Yeah.
He didn't have to sacrifice himself like that.
I don't think he was trying to.
Yeah.
Well, see, what he should have done is he should have went back to beforehand and stopped himself from giving the putting the cigarette on the dynamite stick.
True.
Yeah.
But he didn't write before then. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, right. He hadn't started his journals yet.
Yeah.
He could only start his journals after the explosion.
Yeah.
Or in other words, he could only jump to after the explosion, or
Yeah.
right as the explosion was about to happen. I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
But he jumped to the point where he was at 7, and that was before the explosion.
Yeah, but he wrote about that.
So in other words, no, what Dan's saying is right. All he had to do was write about in great detail. Put it,
if he had written about
leading
that,
up to the explosion, yeah.
If he had written something like I put the cigarettes on the end of the
On the fuse of the dynamite, yeah.
Dynamite, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you blew yourself up. So sorry, I need a guy with hands.
This is where she should be saying, "I thought you were okay with this."
Yeah.
I would say this movie is probably Ashton Kutcher's best film.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Acting wise, like a serious drama, not comedy.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying this whole time. This is the movie that gave me respect for Ashton Kutcher as an actor.
Of course, now he can't write anything.
Yeah.
I guess he could. It would just be written very large and very crudely.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, he could like put he's trying to drown himself.
I don't think so.
See, I'd get a dictaphone. You know, get a dictaphone, and then anything you can remember.
Yeah, he's trying to kill him. I mean,
no, if he were trying to kill himself, he wouldn't be keeping his nose above the water.
Lenny likes Pop-Tarts. See, he did.
How was he able to open the faucet though?
With his toes.
Have any arms? Oh, with his toes. Okay.
No, he did it with his stub. It's just a lever that you turn. It wasn't a knob.
Okay.
So his mom got worse.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
She'll hurt, but she'll probably get better. We can hope. I like the poster in the background.
Yeah.
Oh dear. That can't possibly go bad.
Too early.
Yeah.
Is it weird that that guy who's like drinking, he looks like an older version of Topher Grace if he was like 50?
Yeah.
Which it makes it creepier because of that 70s show. It makes it so weird.
Oh dear.
Bye-bye.
See, like I said,
Squashed
don't try
butterfly.
to travel to the time. Don't try to change anything.
Yeah.
Did
No
you
matter
see
how
that?
bad it seems, you always had it better.
Did you hear that line? A squashed butterfly.
Yeah. Mage Grey Wolf says he can only jump to points he's written about exactly. And
Mhm.
Jamie, that was interesting, but a little scary. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a psych ward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you want to bet? They didn't let him write any journals.
Yeah. Well, this all took place before he started writing his journals.
Yeah.
Moral of the story: every timeline sucks. Well, I think the moral of the story is that
Pick the best timeline. Don't have just because you think it's worse, that doesn't mean it is.
yeah. I think the moral is just don't mess with time.
Yeah, you say that, but if it can make you better, if it can do things,
But
right?
that's the thing, is that you never know. Like, they can make things so much worse.
Yeah,
That's the whole
I
point of
get
the movie.
I get that. I could get some semblance of that, but it also could make things slightly better. Maybe
The
not
doctor.
like maybe you don't win the lottery, but you get like you get into an accident and the rich guy is like, "Hey, don't sue me," and you get like $500,000 and you can invest that and get millions of dollars later. You know, like
Yeah, but
those butterfly effects.
there's lots of little nuances though too. Like the whole point of the butterfly effect is even the flapping of a butterfly can change.
Butterfly flaps its wings in China. You get rain in Spain.
Yeah, I mean, and you're not even and you're not taking into consideration the small things too. What if you did make that? You got that $500,000 settlement or whatever, and then you turned into a dickhead because you had money now and people treated you differently, and you leaned into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
So-
I could kind of see that. So that $500,000, I take some of it, invest it in a big company that's going to
Yeah.
make money.
You
and I
just
become
never
rich.
know what little decisions that you decide to do.
Yeah. For
can
instance,
change
you
your
invest
life.
you invest a couple $100,000 in Apple computers.
Yeah,
This
it's
drives the
something that's
stock
gonna make
price
money.
up.
Yeah.
This
Yep,
drives
yep.
the stock price up, which causes other people to make money. And some people who would have invested no longer can afford to invest, and they don't make money. You have just changed the entire future.
Yeah.
This is where the movie began. So this is where we find out what ending we're gonna get. I have a feeling I know what ending it's gonna get. But we're gonna play the one that the writers had intended for.
Yeah, because it has multiple endings, right?
That I wasn't aware of.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is the partially true ending. This is what they settled on, but this isn't what they had in So she only stayed with her dad because she wanted to be around Evan, and
Yeah.
he made the decision to keep her away by going to live with her mom and have a happy life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this isn't the ending I remember.
Yeah, this was the ending that was most liked by the people.
This is the
screening
production
audience?
team ending. The ones that
Yeah.
was forced. This was the one that was forced by the studio.
Yeah.
There was a different ending that was a lot darker.
Oh, yeah.
and-
There was
and-
there was like
and
5 endings to this.
there was 4, but yeah,
Yeah, 4,
we're gonna watch them all. So Kaylee has a good life, Tommy has a good life, and now he's gonna burn all of those so that he doesn't ever
Yeah.
consider going back.
Yep.
He's still friends with Lenny. Lenny's not in a mental institution.
He also knows in the back of his mind that photographs and home videos work too.
Exactly. Which is what his
He did put the home videos in there. I just saw
Yeah.
the reel. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the real.
Yeah, anything that could bring him back. It's literally just insane, that movie. It really is, Jamie. Yeah, that's why I love it. And there's 2 versions of this scene too.
Multiple things. Wow, this is crazy. Multiple variants of this.
Look at this. I mean, the notion that these two would just happen to cross paths on the same side of the sidewalk in New York City. It's like, come on.
It's a movie, but obviously.
I call it movie. I just call it movie.
It's possible.
happenstance. That's it.
Why
That happens.
you-
Look,
I
in real
love
life, I
Oasis,
met
by the way.
people.
Yeah,
In
written
real
by
life, I
Eric
met people.
Brest and Jay Mackey.
You're saying you met people?
I've met people like randomly like that. Like even though it's a movie, I've interacted with people in my past
In New
that
York City, randomly on a sidewalk.
not
Yeah.
in New York, but
Right.
in a city area. I've seen them walk past me, or I saw them at the store or whatever, or a
Right.
restaurant or whatever. And
I have also run into people that I know, like I was getting on a plane in Connecticut. My high school Spanish teacher got on the plane. That can happen. Yes, I understand. I'm just saying, these two happen to cross paths on the street in New York City on the same side of the sidewalk. I'm like, come on.
dude,
Yeah.
I met my martial
No, so
arts teacher out of random. I didn't expect to see him in New York City the day before, and then we bumped into each other in New York. This could happen, dude. I'm just telling you.
All right. All right.
It
What
sounds
he's
like
trying
a
to
movie
say
or
is
TV
that
show, but it happened.
Yeah.
the definition of what they're trying to explain in this is the definition of fate. You will ultimately depend, even let's say timelines, multiversal timelines, whatever, and they all have one thing in common. All these stories is the concept of fate. You are fated to somehow or another have some sort of uh, encounter with these soulmates. Whether or not you're going to be together, in a sense, you are fated to have some sort of interaction with them in your lifetime. That is the point of having like that interaction going on. It's not the odds. Of course, the odds are absolutely fairly slim. Of course, I mean, if you're looking for number odds, but fate. If you are a believer in that kind of thing, where the multiversal timeline concept, even your character, your being, whatever, the creature that is fated to bump into that character, whatever, is going to in every timeline some way or another. It's like they say, Uncle Ben will always die, no matter what happens. Every time they rewrite it, it happens
now
either
Aunt
more
May
gruesome or less.
dies. Now Aunt May dies in the
Jamie,
Disney Marvel version.
who is the actress Hayden? Was she the little version of Kaylee? If that's the case, that's really sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad regardless who it is, but butterfly effect Hayden.
But yeah, they like in theory though, you're if you're destined, you're destined. I mean,
Hayden Kozeb. You can listen to the Butterfly Pop song. So it was the song, not. Okay. Hayden
is dead.
I thought that was Oasis. But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other endings set up. Butter.
By the way, the kid playing the 13-year-old Lenny,
Yeah,
was Kevin G. Schmidt. He and Ashton Kutcher were both in Cheaper by the Dozen.
Oh, really?
Which
Yeah.
makes sense. It makes sense
Huh.
because they I think they were siblings. If I'm mistaken, they were like brothers.
I mean,
Because
they
I think
played
Ashton
siblings in the
Kutcher-
movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know that.
No.
Okay.
I was asking if you meant that.
He was the oldest brother. Ashton Kutcher was like the adult brother. Like he's the oldest son in the Cheaper by the Dozen. That's what I mean.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right.
So he was like the youngest. The other boy was probably one of the younger siblings.
Cheaper by the Dozen was another one that I only watched the original one, like back like the 1960s Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yeah, I was talking about the 2003 version.
Yeah, I never saw
the one with Steve Martin who which made it morbid. They made him get a vasectomy.
Tom Welling and all them. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna share the screen and we're gonna go through the endings. Hopefully, they don't play the one like the.
The one
Okay,
with
so
the
this
song.
This is the one we just saw, so I'm going to skip past that. Okay, y'all see that? Okay, cool.
Music.
I don't care. I can always edit it out.
Private stream.
Yeah, so this is another one.
Do I know you?
Never. Kaylee. You look like a Kaylee. I'd love to get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, so this was another ending that they were going with, but it seemed to like a perfect ending type of thing.
Alright. Love you.
And okay, so now I'm gonna go to the one that is actually the one that they wanted to, like from the beginning. This is not Hayden Panettiere. She also I know her from
She was
Claire-
saying
Claire Bennett.
she was saying Hayden Panettiere passed away at 36.
No,
That's what she said in the chat.
she did, it just happened. Hayden Panettiere, death. Oh my God, this just happened today.
How crazy that is.
And
Save the cheerleader, save the world. Oh my God.
and the Indonesian Miss Earth, she died at 26 today.
Holy crap, man.
Yeah, actress Hayden Panettiere passed away. She
There's no official cause of
age
death.
36. No cause of death has been released.
Oh my God.
Family has not released a statement.
Mm.
That is
41 minutes ago, according to ABC Los Angeles, did the report. Representatives confirmed that she had passed on Sunday at 36 years old. The child star with a long career both in TV and film, Panettiere is remembered for her roles as Claire Bennett on the hit series Heroes and Juliet Barnes in the musical Nashville. She also starred in Remember the Titans, Raising Helen, and Ice Princess and Scream. Panettiere has been candid about struggles from childhood stardom throughout adulthood. She released a memoir titled This Is Me, A Reckoning. Developing stories, please stay up to date. And but it doesn't really say much.
I mean, because it just happened today, so we're not going to get any like conclusive news other than it happened today. But oh my God, that is that's
She was also in Scream 4. I Love You, Beth. She was Beth Cooper and I Love You, Beth Cooper. I remember seeing that movie.
And there were talks of her coming back in the next Scream as well.
She played Kirby Reed in the Scream franchise. She was on Heroes, as we know, played Claire. We talked about, and also in the repeat as well. She reprised her role. She was in. She played.
Life is so fragile.
Did either of you actually know her in person?
No.
In person? No, I wish.
No.
It's a shame she's passed away. 36 is too young.
She was in Law and Order's SVU. She was a reoccurring character, multiple episodes, reoccurring as the same character. She was in the movie Raising Helen. She was in a Kingdom Hearts movie that was in 2003. The last time we had a Kingdom Hearts movie, and we're getting a new one here soon.
I'm like so like.
I wonder if she had a chance to reprise her role in this new Kingdom Hearts game that they're just releasing.
I'm like speechless, man. That's so crazy that happens. Like she was a huge like part of my like Heroes is one of my favorite shows, and man, it just seems man, we're losing so many people so quickly. And
well, at least she wasn't in the movie that we're watching tonight.
Well, true, but I mean, anyway, but yeah, let's now let's get even more depressed with this ending of the official ending that was supposed to be made for the writers. This is the official ending.
Something's wrong! It's killing me! What's happening?
You have no lifeline, no soul. You were never meant to be.
Choking yourself. No!
Okay, let's go rapid sequence intubation or suspension steps.
Save him!
I mean, the oxygen, we're losing him!
Before you were born, I was pregnant 3 times, but they were all stillbirths. I've kind of thought of you as my miracle baby ever since.
Not again!
I couldn't stand my dad, but I knew that if I went to live with my mom, I'd never see again.
And that was the dark ending, the one that they didn't want to have.
Yeah,
the production company refused to do it.
Yeah, they I mean they let them shoot it, but they made it to be something that was like on the behind the scenes, not behind the scenes, but
it was a deleted scene on the Blu-ray edition.
Yeah. So basically, he strangled himself in the womb so that he wouldn't affect any of these people ever, in his life. So that was the ending that the writers had intentionally, like that's what they started with. Like they wanted the character to have that ending, so that it wasn't a happy ending. It was sacrifice type of. Some random guy. It's all because of her. It was all for her. But yeah, that was it. I love this movie. I'm glad that we got a chance to finally watch this. But yeah, I don't know if y'all have any thoughts on it, but I love the movie. I love the actors that they put in this. I love that the screenwriters and directors that had this idea, they stood up, for what they wanted, and they wouldn't take no for an answer. Like they shopped around, like multiple studios were talking about buying the script, but they were like, but we can't. We're not going to do this in that the ending that you want. It's just too dark. And if it wasn't for Ashton Kutcher, going to bat for them, they wouldn't have ever had this opportunity to even have it as a deleted scene or an extra, version of the movie or whatever. So, but yeah, everybody, thank you all for watching. I hope that y'all enjoyed it, and we'll go ahead and let everybody plug their shows. And Dutch, do you want to start? Do you want to start?
Well, I thought we were going to all talk about what we thought about the movie, but
okay, yeah. I mean, nobody was saying anything, so I just didn't.
Well, we were waiting for you to finish your spiel.
Okay,
you were in a spiel. We didn't want to interrupt you. I mean,
okay,
no,
gotcha. Okay, yeah.
KJ, go ahead.
Well, regarding this movie, and I've seen it multiple times, and I know I'm very familiar with the situation regarding the different bumpers. A couple of those bumpers, one of which was rejected by a viewer review when they were doing testing amongst the films. Another one was, as we had communicated, was rejected because of the production staff. They wanted it, but the company that released it, New Line, I believe, they said it was too dark to sell.
And that's coming from a company that made Freddy Krueger, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, but the difference between horror film and a psychological drama is a lot different. But it's a lot easier to sell horror than it is to sell psychological drama. And so, like, when you have them saying we can't sell that, from what I understand, it was a hard film for them to even pick up in the first place, because what I've read in the past is that this movie was too hard for them to follow. If it wasn't for the fact that they were able to do it on such a small budget to make in comparison. Ashton Kutcher was pretty much the biggest star, so everybody else was.
He took a pay cut for this movie.
Yeah, he was the biggest star there, and even then, like, even though he was still the most expensive star there, he wasn't getting paid as much. It was on a shoestring budget in comparison to other films that was being released at the time. So that's the only reason why this film was able to get made in the long run. Now, the fact that you have it now, it's a cult classic. It did very well for the budget that they spent on it and what they were able to put into it. And it, for some people would call it a box office successful bomb. It bombed, but it also succeeded. And the success that we're seeing now, most of it is through the whole cult classic thing. And it did have two not spin-offs, but sequels, not including Ashton Kutcher in it. So it had to been good enough for them to have faith enough to do two very poorly done sequels.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of the Donnie Darko, S. Darko type of thing.
I have to disagree with you. This movie does not have any feel to me like that. Donnie Darko, this movie I actually enjoy. Where Donnie Darko, I enjoyed it a few times. But I can watch this movie over and over again. Whereas, like, I'm going to watch Donnie Darko, and then I'm probably going to wait 2 or 3 years to watch it again.
The successful sequels. That's all I was saying.
As an unsuccessful unfortunately, S. Darko did much better than the sequels to this movie, in the long run. And S. Darko was a piece of crap in comparison. Which says a lot about how bad the sequels to this movie were. But overall, I love this movie, and I always have. I will watch this movie multiple times in a year, where unlike Donnie Darko, it's like I'm going to watch it once and put it away for 3 years. Also, I've had similar thought processes, and a lot of people have. There's also supernatural conspiracy theory that if you remember something so hard that you could bring yourself back to it. And one of these days, if we do bring back your line of the Supernatural show, or one of us do one of our own shows, maybe we'll talk about how a pure thought, a pure memory can change time. And whether or not
I'd like to talk about that. That's
because there's a whole bunch of supernatural conspiracies based off of that concept. And I personally have thought about it over and over again. I like my life, no matter all the bad things, from being diagnosed with cancer, having family members pass on, having my own health problems other than cancer, having friends that, having gone through a divorce, having been treated poorly by women, and also contrary, I wouldn't change it all for the world, because just stepping on a bug could change the entire world that I know. And I would hate to wake up not knowing anything about my own life, or wake up one day having everything that I've worked for, the people that I'm talking to today, not be there.
Or just the person that you are. I mean, you never know. Like we saw a little glimpse of that.
I don't mind potentially being a dick. I don't mind potentially being a dick. It'd be my life no matter what. I'd be happy with my life no matter how it is. But being the changes that I know, and going to a reality that I don't know, that would be an issue for me. I don't care if I turn into an asshole or a dick or whatever. I don't care if it about any of that stuff, or how even people view me as a different person, even in a future reality. But I do care about the life that I'm missing.
Yeah, but I'm talking more about how you feel about your life,
Well, it wouldn't have been my life if I went to a different life. So why would I want to?
But if you change something, then it would be your life,
right? So therefore, why would I want to change what I already have that's perfect, even with the imperfections? I wouldn't. So therefore, going
but the
back
imperfections could be, as big as you.
The imperfections are what they are. That's why I keep them the way they are.
No, but like you're missing what I'm trying to say is like it could change your whole thought process on spirituality, on
that could be the case.
Right. That's why I'm saying I wouldn't do it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying.
You keep on repeating yourself, and I keep on saying that's why I wouldn't do it.
Girls, you're both pretty.
I thought you said that you wouldn't care if you were.
No, I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't have what I care about now.
Okay,
You're not hearing what I said. If I don't want to change something because I wouldn't have what I care about now. If I change that, I wouldn't have that. I'd be in a world that I don't have anything that I have knowledge about.
Exactly.
Even if just a few short memories come back, and those are memories that I've written down or concentrated on for a minute, I wouldn't have the other memories. I'd be like Ashton Kutcher in a world that I do not know.
I agree. Yeah.
Why would anybody want to go through that?
Because they don't think of it that way. Because they don't think of it that way. Someone like me, knowing that I could possibly go back in time, say 30 years, and simply tell my mother, go get yourself checked out for cancer.
Mm-hmm.
She would probably still be with me today.
The moral of this story, though, is it says if you prevent something, particularly he prevents something bad, and something even worse happens. So I
agree to the sentiment, though, KJ. My thing is that there'd be certain things that I would change because of reasons, but I wouldn't change it completely where I don't recognize everything around me to the point that I don't even recognize who I am anymore.
Yeah, but how could you control the level? You know what I mean? Like,
because in the movie, Ashton kind of he kind of has somewhat of the personality. Sometimes, like it kind of is close to the personality that he had
sometimes, but
in the
sometimes
beginning
it
of the
goes
movie.
completely wrong. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay. No, it's all good. I'm just saying that, like, if I could have a sweet spot where I'm close to the personality that I kind of was and the one that I want to be, like, as in bettering myself, right? I would do that, you know. I wouldn't like completely change something like to the point that I'm not exactly who I am anymore, you know. But like if it's to improve myself, like, oh my god, if you did this, this could help yourself and it could help this other person, right? If it's not a negative connotation, like,
Yeah.
oh my god, if I didn't use the firecracker, then none of this crazy shit would have happened. If I would be like, oh no, instead I said, hey, you want to hang out at the barbecue or at the birthday party? And then I literally create a ripple effect, not necessarily a butterfly effect, but an effect that I saved somebody from being like a psychopath or something like that. Like they found a friend in me. And I'm making a Toy Story reference. You become friends with somebody that if you met them if you didn't meet them then and there, they could have done something horrific in the future.
So here's the thought process I had with this movie earlier in the film is like, yeah, if you were to do the one thing like the firecracker, right? So instead of going back to like he has like Ashton Kutcher's character has these huge ideas. All right, I'm going to do something big in order to change the one little thing. And like the only thing that needed to be changed was the firecracker, and then he got that right, but he got it wrong on how to change it. First of all, his character was the one that said, here, we'll make the fuse longer by putting the cigarette on it. What he should have done is, because he was able to go back to that point, he should have just, because he couldn't, he had to use the memory that was written down rather than a very firm memory of that, going, okay, well, he didn't black out for putting the cigarette on there. Now he could have just written it down. He said, well, I know that that's what I did, because that's not a point where he blacked out. He didn't black out for that. So he could have wrote it down and go, okay, here's the rest of the story, then read it back to himself, gone back, stopped himself from putting the cigarette on the firework or the stick of dynamite, and then that entire thing would have nulled itself out and void.
I agree, that would have been like the best case scenario, but then he also would have been like if his mom found that, his mom would have found out that he was complicit in
but there wouldn't have been a situation for him to be complicit in.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
So he wouldn't gotten into trouble though.
Right. So if he would have prevented that one thing, there wouldn't have been a situation for him to be complicit on. His mother wouldn't have found out. He wouldn't have had half of these situations where he has to go back and forth to the doctor. He wouldn't have had these situations where by the time the end comes around, there wouldn't have been any of these books that he was looking for that he didn't have, because
that would have been a boring movie.
It wouldn't have been a movie at all.
It would have been a TV show. It would have been a TV show at that point.
It would have been a half an hour one-stop television show, but that would have been the appropriate way for him to do it. Instead, Ashton Kutcher let his ego get involved. This is not a story about changing the past or changing yourself or changing the people around you. This is a story about your ego going out of control, saying, I can do this. I can play God. Even his dad says so in the flashback when he goes in. You cannot play God. You cannot let your ego get involved. And it's exactly what he did, and that's exactly the problems that he made the entire movie. And,
he even said it after his conversation with his dad. He's like, I'll see you when I make everything perfect, like, so his ego definitely got the better of him. But that happened. We all have that ego inside of us that says, we can fix things, and usually it's not the case, but it's just something psychological that we all have to deal with and fights.
Yeah.
There's like, what is it? There's the shadow self. There's the id. There's the super ego.
And there's the ego.
There's the ego. Okay.
See, and that's where I like to get at with.
The problem is that's Freudian psychology. That's pretty much been debunked by now by Jung.
Yeah, I follow Jungian psychology.
Yeah, so like my thought process is this is the reason why I'm just like I don't care what people think or what my situation is. I'm happy with my life, even if there is all these bad things. I mean, sure, I wish my dad didn't die when I was 5. Yeah. I wish that I didn't develop cancer. I wish that maybe my marriage would have went better, but I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad everything went to shit because then I wouldn't have had the life I have today. Because no matter what,
exactly.
the one problem with changing even the smallest detail is the smallest detail turns into a snowball. That smallest detail, right. It turns into a snowball, and I probably, most likely, odds are, would not be here on this channel tonight talking to you guys.
And we would have never done a show together, probably. We would have never we would have never had that show.
And that's if that's how it worked out. You don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a song I was listening to on Pandora yesterday.
But that's the point of the butterfly.
Can I please talk? I was listening to this song on Pandora. It's by Reliant K, and the line is, "I never should have said that. That's the very moment that I wish that I could take back. I'm sorry for the person I became. I'm sorry that it took so long for me to change." You're probably hearing my voice break up right now because I'm actually crying as I'm reading this. I'm ready to try and never become that way again. Because who I am hates who I've been. Who I am hates who I've been. And that's basically the thought process of somebody who wants to go back and change things.
Yeah.
And it's powerful. It's a belief that you can change things in a way that will not create the snowball effect you're talking about. And it's probably wrong. There's no way to really know. And thank God we can't do it. because if we had the possibility of going back and changing the past, there would be no future. Everyone,
right? So why bother trying? Why bother trying?
But that's what I'm saying. It's a good thing that we can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I get you on that. I get you on that, and I can see where you're coming from. All right. Now, the point of the butterfly effect, though, is to show you that small little snowball. And no matter what you do, it snowballs. No matter what, that's the point of the butterfly effect. Now, whether or not, because time travel is not possible, other than move forward in time, not backwards in time.
1 second at a time.
1 second in time, forwards in time. Unless we find some sort of thing that changes all of reality, it is not possible. So, like, even if it was, and hypothetical, if it was, would you be willing to survive the potential snowball effect of something so small, of crushing a small little atom, or even stepping on a bug, or even plucking a hair from somebody's head? Who knows what that could be? And the on top of a few things, and Stephen Hawking has communicated a lot about what the problems would be. And forget about all the bootstrap theories and all these other theories about time travel and changing the past, and even Back to the Future theories and all these other theories that people have in media. Stephen Hawking says, you change one thing, you've not only just destroyed your life and the lives of everybody else, but you've just destroyed the entire world and the existence of everything.
Yeah.
Of everything. Stephen Hawking says that, and he was one of the smartest men in the world, and probably the most stupidest man in the world at the same time. Who knows?
Technically, his computer would say it, but yeah.
Well, but the fact of the matter is, like, if you would want to try, okay, there's things I regret, but I definitely am. I wouldn't say anybody's a better man than anybody else, but I definitely would say, if you wanted to risk all of existence, let alone everything that you already know, then that's kind of like very selfish natured of anybody who would want to go back in time, even just to even watch something to document history. So like I said, then there is the universal displacement theory, which a lot of theoretical physicists say that if you go back in time, you are displacing where other matter would potentially be, therefore interrupting that flow of the timeline. Potentially, once again, you're walking through, maybe you just stepped on that bug that was going to evolve into something else or whatever, or that was going to, you maybe swatted a mosquito that was going to bite somebody and then give somebody like Lyme disease or something, and that person was supposed to die. Now they don't die because you killed the one mosquito that was going to kill whatever, maybe, and now you've just invited the potential of like some evil being who could have died to a mosquito bite.
Yeah,
this is all.
This is how he ended up with the evil mustached man.
Yeah,
possibly. I mean, so like, and then you have these people who go out there. Well, if you were to go back in time, would you kill Hitler? Absolutely not. You can cancel me for that. Absolutely not. I would absolutely let the everything happen the way it did historically. And
we learned a lot from that. And even though it's a tragedy, we wouldn't, we don't know where we would be right now.
I just see.
Stephen King wrote a book called 11/22/63.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
this is a book in which a guy travels back in time and stops the assassination of JFK.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about that when we talk about the entire Stephen King universe. So yeah, glad you mind if I say
No,
of course.
Okay. So he returns from stopping JFK's assassination and finds the world is a nuclear wasteland.
Yeah. And we got Jason Love coming in. Thank you.
And he realizes, okay, you know what? I'm going to have to make sure that JFK gets assassinated. So he has to go back and try to stop himself from stopping the assassination.
And yeah, it's.
And when you look at how Kennedy was acting, it's a good possibility he was going to lead us right into World War III.
Yeah.
The Billy Joel song "We Didn't Start the Fire."
Yeah,
he's got the line "JFK blown away. What else do I have to say?" Yeah. Well, when I sing along with that song, I say "JFK blown away. That's the day the world was saved."
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, either way, a lot of people say the Cuban Missile Crisis was a bad thing. I think the Cuban Missile Crisis happened the way it was supposed to happen. It was a very good thing that it happened because we knew about all those missiles. It helped put us into the 1980s, where because of the Cuban Missile Crisis, we learned about all these weapons of mass destruction that was being held by a bunch of countries. Thanks to that, we were able to implement things that Ronald Reagan was able to put through in the 1980s, where we were able to make a lot of countries lay down their arms. Therefore, you know what? JFK did the right thing and brought us into that Cuban Missile Crisis. We learned a lot. We made a lot of changes globally.
Because he was killed and they couldn't do anything more after that.
Well, beyond that, just having the Cuban Missile Crisis itself, forget about the fact that he was killed.
Dan, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing. It was good that he did all those things up to that point. But if he had been allowed to keep going, we would have been in World War III, dude.
If he would have been allowed to keep going, we probably would have removed a lot of those weapons a lot sooner. But
he's the one who started the arms race.
Well, he started it because everybody else was already in it. We were getting into it because we needed to.
Listen. He was part of a congressional committee that was looking into the so-called missile gap. In other words, the belief that the Soviets had
so that
more,
way we can get we can get more to compete with the Soviets.
Let me finish. The idea that the Soviets had more missiles than we did, that was the so-called missile gap. His commission determined they did not. We had like 10 times as many missiles as they did.
So and we still do.
So when he ran for president, he ran on the campaign platform of there's a missile gap and we need to close it. He already knew there wasn't a missile gap. So when he takes over as president,
he secured our country even more with more missiles. Yes.
Which when the Soviet Union found out that we were building 1,000 more missiles, they went, what? They had 60. We had 2. Okay, now we have to build 2,000. Then we built 5,000. Then
look
they
at where
built 10,000.
they're at now. Look at where they're at now. They're a nothing country that they can barely even handle themselves.
Thanks to Ronald Reagan.
Thanks to Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
Because of work that Kennedy had placed down. Look at the history. It's part of that snowball effect that we're talking about. It works because of both pieces. It's not just one piece of a puzzle. It's not politics. This is history. This is history that everybody went to school for.
Okay.
And if you think otherwise, then you need to go back to school.
Let's stop talking politics and let's just close the stream up. And it's getting a little heated, and I'm getting pretty tired anyway. Got to work tomorrow, but yeah,
I still love you, KJ.
Yeah.
No. I just think it's just more than one piece of the puzzle. When you look at a puzzle, I see more than one piece.
Yeah, and
just saying.
I know that we could sit here and talk about this for a long time because we all have our own thoughts about this. And honestly, as much as I would love to talk about this for a while, I do have to get up early, and we've been going at it for a while, and we've had other streams prior to this one, but this was a great movie, and let's go ahead and close it out. Dutch, do you want to plug anybody? Plug your channel?
I'm sorry to say, there's really nothing to plug. Not yet. I'm still working on it.
Well,
right now my camera doesn't work.
I do have the link to your channel, so everybody,
thank you.
If y'all wouldn't mind going.
I will have something there eventually.
Yeah,
don't worry, we'll get him eventually.
Go ahead and subscribe to Dutch Gradients. He will have something there eventually. That's the motto of his channel.
We'll get there eventually.
And let's KJ, what's going on with you this week? I know you got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm going to plug yours and King's channels.
Well, I don't know if King and I are doing a show tomorrow, but I do know that tomorrow I will be doing some Minecraft. If King and I do decide to do a show tomorrow, then definitely make sure you follow these social medias to find out. And if we are going to do a show, we may or may not have some guests, but we do have some plans for a couple of shows this week where, and I'll let King tell us all about the topic and the guests that we're going to be having for Friday. Tuesday morning will be a morning dive and a coffee, and we're going to be talking about some of the D23 Marvel information that we talked about last night on your show, because some more information has just little tiny pieces, nothing really worth noting, but we're going to talk about the trailers and the X-Men announcement. We're also going to talk about some of the up-and-coming expected comic book titles that are due to release this coming Thursday for the release day. And also we're looking at possibly just talking about some open chat regarding some potential toy convention that may or may not have my boy Sergeant Slaughter, who I've been kind of talking about a lot lately, who's going to be there, and I'm going to try to get out to New Jersey to meet him. So we'll
good luck.
Get some more information on that. But Thursday, I'll be over at Mr. DJ Longhair's channel for a little Magic the Gathering talk, news, and gossip. Who knows what the topic's going to be about? I have no clue. And probably something good with the next drop, probably some poor art. And I'll sit there and complain a little bit more about the art on the last two drops. Friday, King, King, what do we got going on Friday? Because I know we have a show on Friday at least.
Cool. Sounds good. Sounds like a fun show.
King, I guess King. King's away from the mic, I guess. But we have
Mike's being repoed.
Oh, he's away from the mic for a moment. So he's got a couple of his streamer friends. We're going to be coming over on Friday, and we're going to be talking about anime. He says anime movies anime that's been turned into movies, and vice versa, movies that's been turned into anime. So that's what we're going to be talking about on Friday, and probably a couple random Cowboys and Kings streams during the week as well.
Awesome.
And boom.
Cool.
I'm sorry. I actually do have one thing to plug, if I could.
Yeah, of course.
On Friday, I'll be on Anti-Derivative Jill's channel. She's been covering the 60th anniversary of Star Trek one Friday a month. So I think it's the third. She's been covering a different member of the cast. And this Friday, she will be covering Grace Lee Whitney, who most of you Star Trek fans out there would know better as Yeoman Rand.
Mm.
So tune in for some good trivia about her, some maybe lesser known facts, possibly some unknown facts.
Yeah, Jill's awesome. Jill's stream.
Yeoman Rand led a sad life. They did her dirty. The actress, they did her a little dirty.
And I'm sure we will talk about it.
Well, Jill and everybody over there is amazing, and hopefully, maybe she can come on the stream sometime. She's come on every once in a while, and I'd like to go back on there. She's very, very cool about inviting multiple people on. So maybe I'll do something soon. But other than that,
she's currently playing Final Fantasy on Rumble. So I'll be popping over there as soon as we wrap up here.
So after we're done here, if y'all wouldn't mind waiting for the video to process and leave a comment, that would be awesome. But other than that, I appreciate you all being here, and the drill. Tomorrow we might be playing some Ninja Turtles. Tuesday I might be doing a stream. Wednesday definitely I'll be doing a stream. Not Thursday, but probably Friday. I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday is my birthday weekend. Monday is technically my birthday, but we will be doing something. Dude, oh, thank you. Thank you very much, man.
I was trying to get Jamie, and it missed her again. That's like the fourth time I've bought 5 memberships, and it did not get Jamie, and it gave it to 5 people who are probably not even online right now.
No.
I'm glad they got them, but at the same time, it's like, dang nabbit.
Well, Furious Dan and Dash and R2 Lee 2 are cool, and Professor Savage Dad is here, is awesome. I'm glad they all got.
I'm glad they got them. Believe me, I'm glad they got them. But Jamie is like active in the chat. I'm like, come on.
I know.
0 for 20, dude. 0 for 20.
I'm almost tempted to send her.
Well, you know what it used to be back in the day. YouTube used to be able to let your if you had somebody set up as a mod on your channel, they got membership abilities. Now they don't, which really sucks because Jamie is set up a mod on this channel. And so I don't get why they took that away, membership abilities away from the mods.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you sure she's set up as a mod? Because her name is showing as gray on my screen.
No, I don't think she is anymore.
Oh, she isn't? She set up a mod on mine. She has mod status on my channel.
Yeah.
She's gray. She's gray on this chat.
I gave Jamie God status on my channel because I trust Jamie to make sure that she wields that band hammer and disciplines the children.
Yeah, I think because I went through and took a lot of wrenches away, but I just gave it back to her, Jamie. So you should be all wrenched up now. And next week is my birthday weekend, so we'll be doing something fun. But I'm really excited to do our second role play at Eclectic Goats, and that's going to be really fun. I'm really excited to see what abilities I have now. It's maybe I'll do like a little stream talking about our adventures over there, and
Well, all I know is I was giving grief about lighting a second torch.
as well.
And now, wait,
I'm-
and now I have a new spell, a light spell, which is the equivalent of a
Nice.
torch and lasts for 8 hours.
Nice.
I don't think we
nice.
need to worry too much about how many
No.
torches I'm carrying now.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But everybody, if y'all want to support the channel like Dutch just did, there's different ways to do that. You can send gifted memberships. You can become a member. You can go to Teespring, as Dutch also did, and buy one of these shirts.
When is my shirt going to show up?
It should be sent out. I mean, as soon as possible. When I got my first shirt, it got here within 2 weeks. But
dang,
Teespring is kind of weird sometimes, though. Like,
I'll contact them and see what's up with it.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, you should. I mean, you should have gotten it already. But
that's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll check it out for you and see what's up.
See that you do. And in the meantime, good night, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, everybody, if y'all wouldn't mind leaving a like on your way out, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and everybody go ahead and preserve the lore because the dig never ends, everybody. Well, what are you waiting for? Preserve the lore, because the dig never ends, and I'm just getting started.